If the defense in the Diddy case gets its way, Diddy could be a free man next month.
Continue to engage in all these freak-offs with him, and he sounds really pissed off.
Hey, I really don't know what's going on with you, but I just want to just give you a heads up that I'm about to really disappear on you. You feel me? I'm not going to be playing these games with you at all, at all. So I don't know, you think you silent treating me, and you think I'm going to be, nah. You'll have a rude awakening.
Floated under the weight of a video so shocking it threatens to pull one of hip-hop's most beloved icons into the darkest scandal the culture has ever seen. The footage, allegedly leaked by his wife and longtime business partner, Shantae Broadus, doesn't just expose infidelity. It ties Snoop directly to Sean Diddy Combs, the former music mogul now serving more than 4 years in a federal prison for transporting women across state lines for immoral purposes. In a world where Diddy's name has become synonymous with coercion, manipulation, and recorded humiliation, this connection is nothing short of catastrophic. And for Snoop,
she stepped up as my wife and handled that. And there's been many times where I've been at my lowest, and she's always been the strongest to get me back up to like, get back out there. You gotta get back out there and do what you do. Don't worry about what's happening over here. I'm gonna handle that.
That the clip first surfaced privately among industry insiders late last month, just weeks after Diddy's sentencing. According to sources close to Shantae, the decision to leak it wasn't impulsive. It was deliberate, a message. After nearly 3 decades of marriage, the woman who helped build the Snoop Dogg empire appears to have chosen public humiliation as her final act of control. The reason, insiders claim, is simple: betrayal. Not just marital betrayal, but a professional and spiritual one rooted in the very empire she helped him build. It's important to understand the backdrop. For years, Diddy's infamous freak-off gatherings were whispered about in Hollywood circles. Lavish parties where power, money, and private acts mix behind closed doors. Prosecutors described them as elaborate performances fueled by substances, secrecy, and fear. Witnesses during his trial spoke about cameras everywhere, tapes no one was supposed to see, and a pattern of exploitation disguised as entertainment. When the federal court convicted him under the Mann Act in mid-2025, many believed that chapter of hip-hop excess had finally sexism closed. But now with this video, that past may be reopening and Snoop might be one of its
portion that we heard when Cassie took the stand and testified on that airplane ride back from France. Diddy said, "You don't do a freak-off, I'm going to release one of the freak-off videos that you are profiled in and humiliate."
Timing. Diddy's downfall left a vacuum in the industry. Dozens of artists have been quietly distancing themselves from his legacy, removing him from streaming credits and archives. Yet, Snoop's name is suddenly being whispered in the same breath. The video allegedly shows the rapper in a compromising encounter that sources claim took place at one of Diddy's Los Angeles estates in 2023, months before the raids on his Miami and LA homes. Whether the footage proves illegal activity is unclear, but its existence alone links Snoop to a man federal prosecutors called a predator in a designer suit. And for Shantae Broadus, that connection may have been the final insult. Publicly, Shantae has always been portrayed as the quiet backbone of Snoop's world. She was his teenage sweetheart from Long Beach Polytechnic, the girl who stood beside him before fame, the woman he married in June 1997 at the Ritz-Carlton in Marina del Rey. Over the years, she managed his deals, handled his brand partnerships, and even became his official manager in 2021, overseeing ventures across music, gaming, and spirits. When he joked earlier this year that he turned down a $100 million offer from OnlyFans because, as he said, "I got a black wife," it was
your high school sweetheart. She
Never leave home without it.
Yeah, that's right. But how has she kind of taken you on this journey? Tell us about her.
I think my wife has been my best friend for a couple of reasons. One is that she always understood who I was and who I needed to become.
Nina Powell's trolling claims in 2019 to a 1998 paternity scandal, but the whispers linking Snoop to Diddy hit differently. Diddy's arrest in September 2024 had dragged countless celebrities into the spotlight, with investigators combing through footage and guest lists from his private events when Diddy's properties were raided in March 2024. Agents reportedly seized digital archives spanning years. Some insiders now believe that Snoop's image, or at least his presence, appears somewhere in that material. Shantae, according to a source close to her camp, knew what that meant for their family, for the brand, for everything they built. This story, explosive, isn't just the betrayal. It's the scale of the fallout. Snoop Dogg has spent the last decade rebranding himself as America's favorite uncle, a mentor, TV personality, family man, even a children's cartoon producer. He's a coach on national television, a figure of lighthearted nostalgia. But now his image is colliding with allegations tied to one of the darkest criminal scandals in entertainment history. Fans are already split. Some are calling the leak a setup. Others say it's the truth finally catching up to him. Meanwhile, Snoop's team has gone silent. No public statement, no denial, just digital cleanup. Posts feature